All right, let's get this. This is our new book. Woo, isn't she pretty? So, dear student, much of mathematics is about patterns and relationships. Graphs help us see patterns. Equations help us describe patterns. Unit 9 connects the two ideas. The author. So a graph is a pattern displayer. It shows all the points whose x and y values are related in the same way. For all of these points, the x and y coordinates sum to 20. Okay, that makes sense. An equation is a pattern describer. It is a way to describe that relationship. For the relationship graphed above, we can write x plus y equals 20. Puzzling with lines. In 2 dimensions, we can split the plane into regions by using lines. These 2 lines split the plane into 4 regions. So if they go on forever, right? These 2 lines split the plane into 4 regions, though it's harder to see. Because we don't see them cross yet. Draw 2 lines that split the plane into exactly 3 regions. I encourage you to try to do this without me, before me. So, one, two, three. Draw 3 lines that split the plane into exactly 6. So if I have 3 there, one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't need this one. I got greedy. Draw 3 lines to split the region into exactly 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha ha! Holla at your girl. Lines are straight and go on forever, thus the arrows. Please make sure you have arrows on your line. Also, please take note. Ooh, I didn't do it. Your line should go to the edge of your plane for me, please. Makes it easier to give you credit. Draw 3 lines to split the plane into exactly 4 regions. 3 lines, 4 regions. 1, 2. Nope, that's not going to do it. Draw 3 lines to split them. I don't know. You tell me. Don't think about that. What about 4 lines? How many regions can you make? Draw 3 lines to split. I feel like that. Can I do it on top? Draw 3 lines. Alright, I'm going to press. Maybe get back to it. Lesson 1, comparing points. Important stuff. Number 1, how far apart are the points G and H? So if I'm over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 units apart. Numbers represent quantities. I think a lot of times we lose track of that. How far apart are the points V and W? 1, 2, 3. Suppose we want to figure out how far apart the points P and Q are. What? You can't know the distance between the 2 points just by looking. Why not? This is not a straight horizontal or vertical line. So like this is vertical. So that's vertical. Vertical is up and down. This is horizontal. If we hide the graph lines and use one of the axes as a ruler, we can measure the distance, estimate the distance. So 5.3 repeating, or 5 1/3, 5 1/2, I'll take that too. So letter C. We can do even better. Measuring gives just an estimate. We can figure out vertical and horizontal distances exactly using those two distances. You will soon be able to figure out the distance between P and Q precisely. How far apart are P and Q in the horizontal direction? So horizontal is left to right, so they're X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 units. How far apart are they in the vertical distance? 1, 2, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll through. Yeah, I'm still running. I have a second part. Okay. On the number line, mark the distance from 2 to 4. 1, 2. On the number line, mark the distance from 2 to 4. On the number line, mark the distance from -1 to 5. -1 to 5. Let's skip this step. Okay. Now cross the number lines and consider the points 2, -1. So over 2, -1. Over 4, down 5. Over 4, down 5. Oh, I wasn't wrong. I just wasn't ready. Okay. So your X distance is 2. Your Y distance is 4. And that makes sense, because this is 4. That's 2. Okay. The X distance is the distance between the X coordinates, and the Y distance is the distance between the Y coordinates. Find the horizontal and vertical distances between the 2 points. So it's always X then Y, always X then Y. So my distance for X from 3 to 8 is 5. From -2 to 1 is 3. The X distance is the distance between 3 and 8. The Y distance is the distance between -2 and 1. Cool. So here we go. So from 15 to -2 is going to be 17, because I have to cross 0. From -12 to -20 is going to be 8, because I don't have to cross 0. So if you have to cross 0, really you're adding them together, and if you don't, you're really subtracting. So 56 to 60 is 4 apart. They're on the same side. But -20 to +20, I have to count the 20 on the negative side and count the 20 on the positive side. That's 40. Here to there, I have to go back to 0 and then go another 30. So I have to add that together. From -6 to positive, so that's going to be 50. From 3 to 5 is 2. From 10 to R, I don't know. So that's going to be 10 minus R. Imagine a graph on which you are keeping track of a plant's height for a science project. On the grid, the y distance between the 2 points is 0. Okay, what does this mean about the plant? So some time has passed, but no height has changed. Good. Okay. On the grid, plot 2 different points so that the x distance between them is 0. So this is x, that's y. So my x don't change. If it's this, it stays there. Okay. This graph can't be describing a plant's height. Why not? So this is no time to change height. So instantaneously, boom, it's taller. All right, and then we'll pick up there on point 2, part 2. Let's get it, True.